The McKinney City Council held its first meeting since the arrest of one of its council members. That arrest was supposed to be discussed tonight, but it instead was tabled. Last week, Shemwell was arrested during a traffic stop for speeding and not updating the address on his driver's license. Shemwell said he was pulled over because of racial bias, but McKinney's mayor says Shemwell has some biases of his own. With more on the decision to table the issue tonight, Fox 4's Allison Harris is in McKinney. Allison.
Steve, just moments ago, we actually caught up with both the mayor, George Fuller, and Councilmember and Shemwell in a very spontaneous moment as they were leaving the council chambers. I actually snapped a picture of this encounter. Reporters asked Shemwell if he plans to file any kind of lawsuit because of this incident. He said no comment and laughingly, kind of affectionately, put his hand on the mayor's shoulder. We then asked the mayor what executive session was like discussing this tonight, and he jokingly said, "You mean that you couldn't hear us?" indicating that things had gotten loud and heated inside that executive session. He said things got passionate. That's the word that he used. And both of them told us not to miss City Council tomorrow night.
I'm going to give you one more option. One more option or what? You have to sign this or I have to take you to jail today, okay?
and Shemwell assumed his seat on McKinney City Council for work session Monday, less than a week since he was handcuffed and booked into jail after repeatedly refusing to sign citations for speeding and failure to change the address on his driver's license. During the encounter captured on police body camera, the council member tells the officer he's going to talk to the police chief about it. On the agenda Monday, an item to discuss remedies for council member misconduct, including censure.
And the first order of business is I will call us into executive session.
An hour later, Mayor George Fuller returned, saying this.
I have been notified repeatedly by every which method, email, phone call, text, and social media, that there are a lot of people that want to come and speak to this item tomorrow. Tonight, of course, we do not have public comments, nor do we have council comments on the agenda. We are going to wait until tomorrow night, hear the comments from the public, and then comments from council on this item.
Since the interview Shemwell gave media the day after his arrest, he has maintained he was not speeding and was instead racially profiled, saying in a statement last week that both the initial stop and his subsequent arrest were racially motivated.
I think that his intent was to make a name for himself. His intent was a malicious and egregious intent.
In a statement last week, Mayor George Fuller accused Shemwell of being the one with the bias against police, stating that Shemwell was also pulled over in March and exchanged 32 lines of dialogue with the officer concerning the necessity of signing a citation. Fuller went on to say that Shemwell acted defiantly, stating if Mr. Shemwell believed that he was not speeding and this traffic stop was an act of racial profiling, there are procedures in place to pursue that claim. So it is too late to get this on the agenda for tomorrow night, but the mayor told us tonight that there will be public comment and that city council members will also be making comment tomorrow night. Both the mayor and Shemwell say they will do on-camera interviews tomorrow, so tomorrow it is.